B of the message of last week. Last week's message is the world has come to an end. Are you still in the faith? We share that message into two. So this week, today, we are going to round up the message. And part B of the message, the subject is recognize the sign of the end time. Recognize the sign of the end time. What do you think I mean? Recognizing the signs of the end time. Because many people today in the world, they don't know where the world is coming from. They don't even know where the world is going. All that they know is to drink, is to enjoy, is to go for clubbing and go for enjoying themselves. But they don't know where they are going. And the worst of all, the scientists, where is that they travel? They travel to anywhere, they travel to the moon. They travel to the star, they travel everywhere. They come and they tell us story. And the story where they tell us, we believe. Many believe because you are not there. But I want to tell the world, and I want to tell you all this morning, that scientists, they have lied. They have lied to us. All the American scientists, the astronauts, that's when they travel to the moon. They come to tell us lies. You know why? They are unable to understand that this world we are living now, this world we are living, it is under the control of God. They cannot understand what is happening because all that is happening, they are all spiritually inclined, spiritually done. So if you don't be in the spirit of God, you cannot understand the things that are happening. You got the things say all that is happening, they are all normal. That is what the scientists say. The scientists want to prove that many things that are happening is out of pollution. Some of the scientists say, now eruption from something to something. And they want to prove to us that most of the things that happen, they are natural. But I want to prove to you, and I want to prove to the whole scientists in the world, and I want to prove to the world, that because they are not spiritually inclined, they are not, or they cannot understand the things of God, because the things of God are spiritually designed. The things of God, what did they happen now? Now God, because God is a spirit, He designed, He make those things you are seeing now. Now Him allow those things to be, and those things is what you are seeing now. The scientists cannot understand the things of God are not in the spirit of God. They are in the spirit of man. So they speak like man. And they cannot speak like a child or a man gifted with the spirit of God to be able to understand the things of God. The sign. What are the signs? I have many Bible quotations. When we go read, we are going to read them this morning. And as we read them, I want you to listen very carefully. So that if you know that these things are happening by the word of God, now so God talking. So if they happen to tell you, say God, now if they let you know, say the things when they happen, they know they just they happen. They are happening because God, what God allowed it to be so. Luke. Turn with me now quickly to the book of Luke chapter 21. Luke chapter 21, I read from verse 10 and 11. And I will jump to verse 25 to verse 26. If you are there with me, I read. Then he said to them, nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there will be great earthquakes in various places, and famines, and pestilences. And there will be fearful signs, and great signs from heaven. 25. And there will be signs in the sun, in the moon, and in the stars, and on earth distress of nation, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. Verse 26. Men's heart failing them from fear, and the expectation of those things which are coming upon the air, for the powers of heavens will be shaken. Look on and listen carefully. This portion that I have read now is a prophecy more than 2,000 years ago, and is coming to pass in our own generation. Jesus said, nation go fight against nation. People know they fight today. There are places they say army have taken over. That's a serious war. So from nation to nation, people they fight, and there is war everywhere. That's what God said. Then Jesus said, there will be sign in the sun, and there will be sign in the moon. If you are watching carefully, you will understand that there was a time that the sun divided into two. Did somebody understand that? And there was a time the moon divided into two. One part of the moon is red, and the other part is white, but it cannot give the proper light. This is a sign. Jesus said again, he says, there will be trouble everywhere, and people hide. People go fear. People will be afraid of what is going to happen. So when we look around the world today, we are seeing what God has said that will surely come to pass. And all these things are happening now. And now these things are happening. People go think, say things are just happening because they're supposed to happen. No. But I come to let the world know that everything that is happening, there are something that God said. God said that it will happen. And when it happens, it's a sign that the end of this world has come. Somebody listen. This world has a beginning, and the world have an ending. This is what people don't understand. So also you, as a man or a woman, you have a beginning. There was a time you came to the world, and there is a time you will also leave the world. So this earth, it has a beginning, and this earth have expiring date. What do I say? This earth is having an expiring date, and many don't know. So many things, so when did they see, now normal, now natural. But I want to tell you that it's not normal and it's not natural.